Okay, digital marketing, industry, jobs, AI, impact in August 2026. First things first, there are a lot of jobs in the market. It's not like what we were expecting or what I was expecting, honestly. Last year, if you had asked me about pre recorded courses, which we even sell on our website, I would say next year there probably will be 90% less demand because I checked certain tools like Notebook LLM last year and it was creating amazing videos. You give it context, videos, PDFs, etc. It would just create a training video for you. And the rate at which AI was progressing, I was expecting it to create customized courses for people at their pace, at their learning level, and all of that. But it didn't happen, like not even remotely. I don't even see any difference from last year. In terms of demand for courses, two of our clients, one of my friends who also is in this space, there's no difference. People are still going for pre-recorded courses from where people are training, not AI. An actual person is training without high tension editing, and actually people prefer that more now. So yeah, I mean, job wise, it's the same. Last year, if you would have asked me early 2025, I would say by end of 2026, which is now, like second half of 2026, there will be a lot of less jobs. But not much difference. Companies are hiring. Okay, some companies might not be hiring, but the reasons are different. For example, companies, agencies in Dubai are not hiring as much. There is a lot of pressure there, but that's because of the geopolitics. A lot of companies related to hospitality um, basically turned off all their campaigns. There's almost no spend. Real estate and even others, there's a huge impact. And there are some industries which are related to it as well. I mean, indirectly to hospitality and tourism, they are impacted. So the spends in UAE overall are less. Like one of our advertisers, one of our clients who relied mostly on trips to UAE, they are in tourism. We are not working anymore. Like everything is shut off for like last 5 months. They were a retainer client, a big sizable client. So that way you will see an impact, but that's nothing to do with the AI. Probably in India, I talked to someone, not much difference. There is a difference, but that's for a specific segment. That is absolute beginners. Absolute beginners, almost no one is hiring as much as they used to, because a lot of agencies used to hire 5 people and then groom them, and they would get one good guy out of them and it was all worth it. Two would resign, three would adjust in not superstar roles, and they would find one guy and then they would promote, and the cycle kept going on. At the moment, freshers are feeling a bit of pressure because companies are not hiring. To be honest, it's true that AI has made middle level managers or team leads or whatever more productive. They are able to do much, much more now. A lot of work that was done by interns and absolute beginners is done by AI much, much, much faster now. So that entry point is in a bit of a pressure. But if you know technical stuff, if you have a bit of confidence, you're good at communication, then there is no problem at all. Okay, when it comes to interviews as well, most companies nowadays are asking stuff related to AI. Okay, how will you do this? How will you do that with that particular tool, this particular tool? Even I was looking at a case study 2 days before. The agency asked the candidate about creating 5 different variations of a creative static and come up with a UGC style video, and it was for a paid media buyer role basically. So a lot of companies are checking how people are utilizing AI. It definitely has improved a lot, not as much as we were expecting last year and the year before. The pace has kind of the implementation pace of AI has reduced a lot, not as much as we thought. So, and when it comes to hiring, whether it comes to freelancers or agencies or hiring brands, hiring employees within digital marketing, what they are expecting is basically now someone who can do a lot of stuff, like a full stack performance marketer. But I'll give you a tip. Like, I've been in this industry for 14 years. Like, I'll tell you something about this industry that's good and bad. The good thing is, everything in marketing is so subjective. There is no right or wrong. It's word against word. If you say, no, this is an amazing campaign, this is an amazing strategy, this is how we should approach this is an amazing creative, and another guy says, no, this is absurd. Actually, this is good. His version is entirely 180 degrees opposite to what you are saying, right? So, for example, they're saying, let's try viral creative. You are saying, no, that's absurd. They say, let's create AI videos. You say, no, people hate AI videos. So, you have contradictory views, and there's no book in the world that can basically settle this debate, who is right, who is wrong, except you run it and decide on the parameters. You will judge the approach on, and then you see whether it was a good approach or not. But before running it, there is no book in the world that can decide that, which means there's no right and wrong. In certain cases, people will say, no, let's go with this person's view because he's more senior, he has more experience, and blah, blah, blah. That counts, that matters. But then someone with way less experience sometimes can come up with a crazy, amazing idea. I have seen. So, what I want you to take away from this, if you are a junior or mid-level, in mid-level career in marketing, don't be shy. Be very confident of what you think. There is no book other people have read and they know the rules, and then when they suggest something, it's basically satisfying all those rules and you don't know those rules. Nothing. It's all subjective, man. If you believe in something, be very confident. It basically comes down to talking in interviews. It basically comes down to if you are pitching for a business with a client and how confidently you tell them, or you come up with a strategy, how you present it. So basically what I'm trying to say is, if you are a beginner, try to work on your confidence. Try to make mistakes. Be a bit more confident than you should be about a particular strategy or approach. But that's the only way. I mean, there's no other way. Otherwise, you'll be just stuck where you are. And that's all for today. I hope it was helpful. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.